Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this when I record it, then happy Thanksgiving. If not, then how do you fucking do? So you're definitely gonna hear the crickets in the background because they're going crazy right now. But crickets have a very healing frequency, so as annoying as it can be, it is what it is. And you work with what you got, right? So today we're going to be doing a message from your angels. I have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with broomstick, pile number 2 with pentacle, and then pile number 3 with the watchtower of the south. We're going to be getting into some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and also I'm going to pre-pick some tarot cards. As always, guys, when I pre-pick or pre-shuffle any cards, I never look at them until I turn them over within your readings. So yeah, that's just a little bit of insight for you guys. But let's see what your angels have to say to you guys, and I will see you guys in your piles. The timestamps are down in the description. Toodles. Hello, you guys who chose pile number 1 with this chrysocolla and the broomstick card. We're gonna put your oh shit, sorry babes, did not mean to knock you over. So we have the broomstick with clearance. Okay, I'm also hearing energetic clearance, so there's 2 messages here. You can take either one or you can take both. With this broomstick, the first one, the intuitive message that I'm getting is that you guys have gained some new spiritual or metaphysical clearance, and it's like your guides are opening you up to new things. There are new doors that are opening for you, right? Your guides have cleared you to sort of walk maybe a different path, either a different path or a higher version of the path that you are already walking. This is like, I see you guys, like I'm saying, like a video game, like a level, like level up, or like going from level 1 to level 2, or level 2 to level 3. I saw the numbers 22 and 21, so those numbers might be significant for you. I literally looked at the clock when it was 112, which is 21 backwards, and it also 112, 22. So that's real interesting here. You guys might be seeing a lot of synchronicities. I do feel like there's a lot of fae energy around you as well for some reason. I'm getting a lot of clairvoyant messages for you guys. So your angels are really trying to like show you signs and synchronicities in your mind's eye. You guys, your clairvoyance is heightening here. This could be one of the doors that are opening for you, or this could be a new clearance that they have allowed in for you. Maybe you guys are already clairvoyant and it's just getting a whole lot more amplified, or maybe you guys didn't know that you were clairvoyant, or maybe you guys were not gifted with clairvoyance before, and now that it's because you guys are in a new now because you guys are in a new energy, in a new vibration, vibrating at a different frequency now, you guys are opening up this gift, right? And I'm also hearing, because like I'm really having a lot of trouble talking, obviously, if you can hear, then you know that I'm having a little bit of trouble talking right now. But what I'm really hearing with that is that more listening and less talking. Maybe you guys are trying to convince yourself of something, or trying to talk your way into or out of something. Like, of course, communication is very, very healthy, but you guys are being shown new things, and I feel like trying to rationalize what you are being shown by your angels might just be making you more confused. Okay, so that's definitely something that we're getting here. But also with this broomstick card, this clearance card, it talks about needing to clear out stagnant energies. It's talking about stagnant energies are preventing you from achieving what it is you are calling in. So there are energies that you've been calling in, manifestations that you guys have been calling in. There's blessings that you guys have been calling in, whether this is money, love. Maybe you've been calling in more psychic gifts. Maybe this is new people, new friends in your life, new experiences. There may be a new career. there are energies that you are calling in that you have been actively and consciously manifesting, and they are wanting to come in for you, but you have to create space for them, right? They're giving me like the vision of like, you know, getting a new piece of furniture, right? If you have a couch in your living room and you order, you know, you get a new couch, you're going to want to take that other couch out, you know, before you put the new couch in, because how is that going to work if you have the one couch in there and you're trying to put that other couch in that same spot, right? It's not going to work. You need to give and take. You need to be ordered to allow certain things to go for certain things to come in. So if you guys are manifesting certain things in your life or manifesting certain things to come in, this is your sign that they are coming. They are coming. But these things, there are other things that are taking the place. You guys might be having like certain things as placeholders or something like that. So for example, if you are manifesting a new job or a new career, you need to maybe free up some time on your schedule in order to, you know, have, you know, in order to gain that career, right? Maybe you need to, you know, maybe you need to set boundaries with friends, like, oh, I can't go out this night or that night, I'm working, and you know, stuff like that. If this is a new relationship coming in, maybe there are friendships or certain relationships already in your life that are, you know, taking too much of your time or your energy or your focus, and you're needing to release and let go of those things in order for you to in order for these new romantic interests or this romantic interest to come in, right? I'm seeing a man laying down and like just looking up into this, looking up to their ceiling. Like this person's laying down on their bed looking up to their ceiling, and on their ceiling is like the, you know, like the little, like, I used to have these when I was younger, but I know like they're kind of old, like the little star stickers that you put on your ceiling and they're like glow in the dark. That's what I'm seeing him stare up into. So it's like, I heard, why not go outside and stare at the real thing? So maybe you have certain things in your life that, you know, there might be some ways in which you're settling for less here. And that is not allowing you to bring in the energies that you're asking for. So like, for example, if, like I said, I have two examples. I always bring up the career and romantic examples, but like there are some ways that you're settling for less. So if you are manifesting that dream career, but there's a current job that you're at that is unfulfilling, and you're putting all of your time and all of your effort and all of your energy into this, you know, current job that you have that is unfulfilling, there is no way that you are going to be able to make time and space to really step into that new career, because, you know, its place is being taken by this job that you don't like or this job that you don't want, right? Or maybe this is a relationship. Maybe you have your eyes set on a certain type of relationship or a certain type of person. Maybe you have your eyes set on a specific person and you're trying to manifest that energy or that person into your life, but you are maybe you're with someone else, or maybe you're dating people that don't align up to those standards. It's like needing to release these energies in order for this energy or these people or this person that you're calling in to actually step into your life. It's a lot of like needing to clear energies out, needing to clear people out. There are some people and some energies in your circle that are causing you to sort of I don't want to say lose out, but that's what it's really coming up to. Your angels are also asking you guys to call on them and leave the how up to your angels, because your angels are really saying here, like, you're focusing too much on the how it's going to get done and not so much on the, you know, what it is that you want. So like, for example, you could say, well, I want this blessing, I want this person, I want this job, and then you're thinking like, well, how is this ever going to happen? You know, this is there and that's there and that's there and that's there, and you know, these circumstances could never, you know, I could never, you know, allow me to have what it is that I want. And it's like, circumstances do not have to matter. It's only our energy that keeps those circumstances, or that gives those circumstances energy and life and, you know, room to, you know, fuck up your manifestations. Like, your angels are really trying to say to you here that like the only things that matter are the only things that can really take away, or the things that you think can take away. And once you take that thought power away from, oh, this is never going to happen, or oh, this is preventing me from getting what I want. Once you take that thought power away from that situation, that circumstance, that obstacle, it's no longer going to be an obstacle. It is going to sort of, I heard, magically and miraculously fall away. And maybe that doesn't make sense to you. I just saw 9/11. So Archangel Michael is definitely here. Call on him to help you cut the cords with the things that you need to release, whether this is mindsets, careers, relationships, whatever it is. If you're needing to release something, call on Archangel Michael, because he really wants to help you. He is here for you right now. I don't remember what it is that I was saying, but yeah, you guys get the gist. Let's get into your tarot. We have the Justice card. We have the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's some sort of wish fulfillment that your guides are trying to bring into you, but you need to have discernment on what it is that is, you know, really, what is the word? Deserving of your energy. What people are deserving of your energy? What situations are deserving of your energy, right? You see how both the peasant and the king are bowing down at justice, bowing down at karma. So it's like nobody is exempt. That's the word that I'm hearing. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is, what's the word? But yeah, it's like nobody is discluded. It's like everybody is included when it comes to karma, right? Everybody, right? Nobody is skipped or overlooked when it comes to karma. It doesn't matter your status. 111 on the clock. It doesn't matter your status. It doesn't matter who you think you are. I'm hearing who you think you are. It doesn't matter who you think you are. You are not excluded when it comes to karma and when it comes to the universe settling the energy. Karma is just a balancing of the scales. Karma is not, you know, bullshit just for the sake of bullshit. Karma is not just petty revenge from people's guides or whatever. That's not karma. And if that's what people are trying to portray karma as, that is not karma. Karma is just a balancing of the universal scales, a balancing of the energetic scales. When one person has tipped the scales, that scale will always be rebalanced, right? And it's like I heard there needs to be a conversation here. Whether it's a conversation with your angels, a conversation with your guides, a conversation with yourself, another person, there needs to be a conversation here, and you need to take back your power. You need to take back your power because your shadow, your ego, your fears have been running the show for way too long, right? This might be a conflict with another person as well. Your shadow and your fears, your ego has been running the show for way too long, and it's time for you to put your foot down. It's time for you to really stand in your power, stand in your truth, stand in your right for happiness, your right for glory, your right for, you know, all things that are yours. It's like there are certain things that you're manifesting. There are certain things that are coming to you that are rightfully yours, or energetically and spiritually fated to you. They are meant for you. So you need to act like you're deserving of it. And I'm not saying that you're acting in a bad way, like you're not deserving of it, but this just might be this fear, like, oh, I'm not deserving of it. Or, you know, this might have something to do with like self-worth issues or seeing yourself in a negative light. This is like, you need to see yourself as deserving in order for those things to come in for you. You need to see yourself as the person who gets, I heard the person who gets the girl. And of course that is a metaphor. It doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be romantic at all. But you have to see yourself as the person who achieves the goal. You have to see yourself as the person who is worthy of the prize, right? Who is worthy of that manifestation, that person who it is rightfully for, right? I'm hearing some legends are told, something, and you'll remember me, remember me for centuries. I don't know what that is. We have the Chariot. Look at all the yellow in your cards. This is creative energy. This is definitely like your self-image right here. For a lot of you, you guys could be currently balancing out that solar plexus chakra. So really that self-expression is really, really big here. That Leo energy is super huge. And there's really a need to release or let go of anything from the past that is no longer serving, you know? Okay, let's get into your oracle cards. Why is there, okay, there's two. We're gonna get this one first, actually. We have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Look, if you didn't believe me now, because blessings are showering your life. Your guides are bringing those blessings in after a long period of waiting for them, or a long period of thinking maybe they're not coming. They're coming. You just need to believe that they're coming. And most of all, you need to believe that you're deserving, and you need to clear out anything that's blocking them from happening. And remember, obstacles aren't obstacles unless you allow them to be obstacles. So if there is an obstacle that you feel like you can never clear, and that you feel like, it's, clear out the obstacles that you can clear out, right? And if you're having trouble clearing out some obstacles, or you feel like some things are, higher than you, leave that up to spirit. Ask your angels for help clearing those obstacles, right? Because your angels will help you, right? But your angels need your permission. Your angels are not like your ancestors. Your ancestors will do things without you having to ask, or without needing your permission. Your angels need your permission. Your angels need you to say, hey, can you help me with this? Or I give you permission to, take the initiative in my life. I give you permission to make these moves or clear these things out. If you don't give your angels permission, they're not going to do it, because they're not allowed to interfere with free will. All right. Look, we have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. What makes you feel like you can't have it? That's my question. That's your angel's question. What makes you feel like you can't have it? Is it certain people in your life telling you can't have it? Is it your mind telling you can't have it? Is it past experiences saying you're unworthy of it? What is going on that's making you not believe that you can have what you want, because you can, right? Figure that out, sort that out, ask your angels for help. Your angels really want to help you here. You're taking on too much energy by yourself. Ask your angels for help, and they'll help you, but stop worrying about how they're going to help you. Stop worrying about how it's going to happen. Just know that you asked for this, and your angels are going to make it happen. Don't worry about, oh, well, how are my angels going to make it happen? Because you're focusing on the wrong thing. It's like I'm seeing people like doing a group project in school, and it's like you're worrying so much about that person's part of the project that you're not focusing enough on the part of the project that you need to be doing, right? So it's like when they come to present the project, that person has everything done beautifully, and you're over here lacking what you need to have because you were so focused on their part. Stop focusing on what your guides and your angels in the universe is doing for you. Just ask them, be willing and open to receive, open your heart to receive whatever it is that you guys are asking for, and just know and have that faith that it is going to happen for you. Okay, we have table, hard work ahead. It's not going to come without some hard work, though. It's going to, there are some things that you are going to have to do yourself, but everything that you know that is above and beyond you, then leave that to your angels, right? We have broom, new home, new attitude. Broom and then broomstick, new home, new attitude. So if that's something that you're manifesting, know that it's coming for you or coming to you, okay? We have, look, important mission. Your soul has an important mission to fulfill in this lifetime. Search within and you'll discover your mission. Okay? All right, but that is what I have for you guys, pile. I was about to call you pile number 3. That is what I have for you guys, pile number 1. I hope it resonates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles. Hello, pile number 2. You guys chose the Pentacle card and this little stone right here that I do not know what it is. So this is going to be your reading. So with the Pentacle here, with respect, I'm hearing honor yourself and honor your craft. I'm seeing somebody that is being cloaked. Like, it's like you're standing up with your head held high and your chin up. right? Not your nose up in like a cocky way, but your chin up in a I did this, I am this type of way, and you're being cloaked. It's like, ooh, you could be feeling not tension, but like not tension and pressure, but like energy on your shoulder blades, upper shoulder blades, and your back and the back of your neck. I feel like this is your angels and your guides, sort of like, I feel like they're resting their hands on you. You have a lot of guides around, so when they're resting their energy on you, sometimes it might feel like it's heavy or it's pushing down. Ask them to alleviate that energy for you, because they might not realize that they're being so heavy or so hard on you. Also, you're being hard on yourself. You're being too hard on yourself. I feel like you need to, I heard, put some respect on my name, right? You need to respect yourself more, or you need to cut people out of your circle who do not show you the respect that you know you deserve. And it might be really hard because some of you could be working with like people pleasing tendencies and stuff like that, or maybe there are certain people that you need to set the boundaries with, and maybe these certain people are people that you're really connected to, you really love. Maybe you are holding your power back out of fear of loss, right? This is like holding back what you need to say from somebody because you fear that you might lose them, or holding back what you need to say to yourself because maybe it confirms what you don't want to hear. This is a lot of I'm afraid type of energy. It really feels like fear. A lot of you guys need to start shielding yourself with the energy of the pentacle when you go into new situations, or you go into conversations that maybe you are afraid of, or hesitant on having. There is also like a need to like work with your own energy, like shield yourself in like a circle of, or a ring of fire. Bonus points if it's like a white fire, a golden flame, but it can be whatever color really feels right for your energy at that moment. I heard purple, so for some of you it could be purple. So for a lot of you, there's just really a need to protect your energy, because your energy is really leveling up. I'm also seeing you guys wearing some sort of tiara or crown. Excuse me, oh my gosh. There's a real need to get out what you need to say, be heard, right? And if you don't feel like these people around you are going to hear you, maybe it's not other people that need to hear you. Maybe it's yourself that needs to hear you. Maybe you need to talk more with your angels as well. Start journaling, because a lot of what you have to say, maybe it might not seem like it, but maybe it's not for other people. Maybe it's just for you, right? So it's really, really important for you guys to know. I also heard to learn from past mistakes. So don't go into situations the same way that you've went into them before, expecting different results. If you want different results, then you either need to change the situation or change the way that you address it. I saw 333. So for some of you, this could be like a reoccurring problem that you're having with somebody, or a reoccurring problem that you're having with yourself. And it's either like, stop trying to listen to that, to the confirmation. It's either like, stop trying to make something work that's not working, or it's switch the way that you're approaching whatever situation it is, and maybe you'll have a different result. There's a lot of trial and error here. There's a lot of spirits around you. Look at all like the white lines on the card, right? There's a lot of spirits around you. Make sure you're connecting to them with love and respect. And I also am feeling like you guys really need to put up your protection when you're doing spell work, or when you're going into readings, either when you are, if you're a reader, either when you're starting to read or right before you start to read, putting up that protection around yourself, or this could be you need to like before you go to get a reading, or go to talk with somebody like that, or before you go to like learn. I'm seeing somebody on their phone listening to like a podcast of different information and stuff like that, and you guys are really, really sensitive energetically, so it's like your guides are really telling you to discern if like, you don't need to take everything just because somebody's saying it, right? This is like, what somebody's saying might resonate with you, but certain parts of it might just resonate with you. The video might resonate with you, but it's like certain parts of it resonate with you. So don't take the whole thing as a whole if all of it doesn't resonate, right? Learn how to pick and choose and discern what is for you and what's not for you, because what resonates with somebody else, what rings true for somebody else, might not ring true for you. Okay, so let's get to your oracle, I'm sorry, your, yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah. And then let's see, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, doing things differently is going to be your biggest strength here. It's going to change up things in a way that you didn't know that they could be changed. Things are going to start to happen in a way that you didn't know that they could happen. You see the little bit of water here in this card, right? It's like once you choose to like get out of that daydreamy energy of that page and start to do things in a different way, a more grounded way, a more stable way, it's going to lead you to this waterfall, right? You guys are, like I said, leveling up in your energy. You might have also been drawn to pile number 1 because they had a very big energetic upgrade as well. But of course, if you weren't, then don't go watch it. And look, he has the fish right here. So it's like he still has that daydreamy energy of like Pisces, right? But it's like he also has that grounded stability of like maybe Scorpio, right? Even though, you know, a lot of people don't see Scorpio as grounded, but all the Scorpios I know are super fucking grounded. But that's just the way that I'm reading the energy. It's like pausing before taking action. It's like understanding what you've got going before you go. I don't know why they're giving me the vision right here. It's like that horse isn't fully in motion. He's ready to go, but he's not fully in motion, right? This person's taking a sip, hydrating themselves, loving on themselves and caring for themselves, giving themselves the nutrition and the care physically that they need before they're making any sort of moves, right? So this is like the energy of like, you don't have to text that person back right away. You can gather yourself and get yourself together before you say what you gotta say. This is the energy of, you don't have to answer that email right away. An opportunity that is for you will not pass you by just because you took some time to really think about it, right? That's really what's coming through here. An opportunity that is for you will not pass you by just because you took some time. If anything, it is going to be even better because you took that time out to really check in with yourself, check in with your body, right? To ground yourself and know yourself and love yourself and give yourself what you need before stepping into something that requires your energy. That's really what I'm feeling. And look, this land right here is like sort of barren. Like, you need to start seeing things in a different way. And it's easier said than done, but it's like you might see that, maybe you guys see yourself in this like page energy when really you're in this like Knight energy, right? Interesting. And everything's growing over here. So it's like this person, right? They're just holding the cup there. The fish was in their cup, right? They're not really doing anything with it. This person is drinking that. They're giving themselves the energy that they need. And this person's just looking at it like, should I indulge? Right? This person's still learning, This person, it's not that you need to, it's not that you need to give up parts of yourself or give up what it is you're actually wanting. It's that, like I said, you need to go about it in a different way. You need to learn how to utilize the energy that needs to be utilized, right? You need to learn how to, you need to learn how to delegate. Well, what energy should I step into right now? Hold up. See, can we still do that? Is it still wet? No. Okay, hold up. I like to have candles burning when I'm in the middle of my readings. So bear with me, you guys. Sorry, there are kids outside and they're being loud, so. Well, they're not really being loud, but you know, kids are kids. There's a lot of noise going on in your reading, which makes me think there might be a lot of noise in your head. There's a lot of doubt, worry energy. There's a lot of I can't, or it won't, or it will, or like, there's a lot of mental chatter, fighting back and forth. You need to get more grounded. You need to start understanding yourself more, understanding why you think the way that you do and why these thoughts come in. I had this revelation. I don't know which word is the right word, the other night, and I was really just sitting there like looking up to the ceiling, like thinking to myself, like, I'm afraid of my mind. I'd like to say that I'm not really afraid of anything, but I feel like the only thing that I'm really afraid of is my mind, because I know how powerful my mind is. 11:11 on the clock. I know how powerful my mind is, and I know that when, you know, in good energy, my mind can do so much good, but also when in negative energy or in low energy, it can make me paranoid. It can make me think things that aren't true. It can steer me in directions that I don't like or don't want to be in, right? So it's like really just getting a handle on your own energy before you extend your energy out to other people, right? Really getting grounded with that energy, really putting yourself in situations that are going to set you up for success. And I feel like for the most part, this is setting yourself up for success mentally, so that whatever you touch turns to gold. And I'm not saying that, you know, you guys aren't mentally there or sound or stable, because that's not at all what I'm getting here. It's just that you guys are leveling up. You guys are in a new energy, so it's going to take time in order to work with that new energy, in order to be at that same stability level that you were at in this last cycle that you have just released, because you guys have just released a cycle, and you might feel like you're back at square one, but it's not that you're back at square one, and it's not that you're back at the beginning of your old level. You're at the beginning of a new level. You're at the beginning of a new cycle, a new journey, right? So it might feel a little bit scary, and it might be a little daunting, and it might be a little bit difficult, and it might feel like you've taken steps back, but really you've jumped on a new tier. And the reason why things look so unfamiliar is because they are. The reason why things like why it looks like maybe you're not, you know, as understanding or as capable as you were before, is because now you're at like a whole new different type of energy, right? So for example, like when you're playing video games, you know, when you're level 5, and you know, like when you're at the end of being level 5 and you're almost at level 6, right? When your character level is almost at level 6, but not really, you know, those level 5 characters, they're so easy to beat. 333 on the clock. But when you finally get to level 6 and you're at the beginning energies of level 6, those level 6, you know, guys, those level 6 enemies, they're gonna be a lot harder to beat, even though you're on the same level. But it's just because you're at the beginning of a new level. You're not at the end at the other tier of the other tier anymore. It's like you guys have went up a tier. I know this message is all over, but that's really what I'm getting here. Look, you guys are helping yourself. You guys are really taking yourself out of this, you know, shitty, you know, victim mentality right here. Look, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Excuse me, through trial and tribulation comes this celebration that you are going to, like, your wishes, your manifestations, they're coming through, but you need to get yourself, like, look, now it's like, look, we're having difficulty, we're getting there, you know, we're getting there, it's progress. Oh, success. And then it's like, oh damn, what happened to my success? Nothing happened to your success. It's just that you're on a new level. It's just that you're doing things differently now. You are the success. The success is you embodied, but it might not look like that because you're on a different level. You're at a different place now. You're at a different place. You don't vibrate where you vibrated before, right? You're not on that same frequency now, you know, so you're not bringing in the challenges of that other frequency, right? Because if you were level 6 and you went back to fight a level 5, it would be so fucking easy. It would be 1, 2 strikes and they're done, right? But you're level 6 now and you're going to be fighting level 6, right? That's the sort of energy that I'm really getting here. We could have a lot of people who play video games on this one, but let's get into your oracle cards here. We have view from above, get the big picture. Yeah. Don't look at it how you looked at it before, because how you looked at it before was a view from a different angle. It was a view from a different level, right? There's a lot about levels here. 555 on the clock. And then we have unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be and you are prepared. Look at him. You know, he's prepared and he looks like maybe he might be surprised because of his stance. But it's like you have all the wisdom that you need. You have all the wisdom that you need. You have the tools that you need. You're prepared. You're dressed for the occasion. You're dressed for the new journey, for the new cycle. Metaphorically, you're dressed for everything that you need. You're prepared. Your guides did not just throw you into something that you weren't prepared for, that they didn't prepare you for. You are prepared and you have everything that you need. But you need to just allow yourself to integrate. You need to allow yourself to integrate. You need to allow yourself to level up. And that might mean giving yourself some fucking time and space and stepping out of the roller coaster that you've been in for so long. The energy is not going so fast anymore. And that might be another reason why it seems like nothing's working out. Maybe it seems like this slow paced energy is a sign that you're not doing what you need to be doing. But really the slow paced energy is just the tide pulling back. But the tide always comes back in. The tide always comes back in. It doesn't just pull back and keep pulling back and keep pulling back. You know, it always comes back in. We have lobster, financial pinch. So you guys might be going through some sort of financial pinch right here. And maybe that's really making you feel like you're not doing what you need to be doing. But it's not that you're not doing what you need to be doing. It's that, you know, sometimes shit's hard. And, you know, you're leveling up. Look, younger man dealings or relationships with a younger man. So there might be somebody coming in for you guys. Or you could be that younger man. We have hidden treasure. I've never seen this card from the deck before. The treasure you are looking for is hidden in the ground you're standing on. It is time to dig deeper. Look, the call is coming from inside the house. And not in a bad way either, in a great way. If you're looking for that money, if you're looking for that abundance energy, if you're looking for that love, it is all in you. It is all in you. And I know a lot of us spiritualists, we say that a fucking lot. But it's true. It is all in you. And the more you pay attention to that energy and the more you recognize that it is in you, then the easier it'll be to cope with this cycle. You know, because right now, the beginning of the cycle, it's going to start off slow and then it'll get faster because that egg is going to break open and then you're going to see all that beauty, right? It's literally glowing from the inside. It's like I'm getting like a video of like a bird or like even a snake trying to like take, you know, peck itself out of the egg, but it's just not ready yet. It's just not ready yet. So maybe it makes because I know snakes, they'll make a little bit of a hole and sometimes they'll stay in their egg for a little while. And that's just the energy that I'm getting here. It's like it's happening. Maybe not the pace you'd like, but it's happening. Okay, so just know that it's happening. Take comfort that it is happening and that your angels are here for you. And make sure you call on them if you need their help, okay? They need your permission to interfere. But that's what I have for you guys. I'll see you guys later. Toodles. You guys, this is such beautiful energy for you. Let me just say that. Just because you guys got the Watchtower of the South card. But there's your stone, pyrite. The Watchtower of the South, oh shit, sorry. The Watchtower of the South card is all about love energy. So you guys are bringing in this beautiful, abundant love. This is the time where everything is going to be harvest for you. So there are seeds that you have planted maybe in the past that you didn't feel like were coming true, or maybe it felt like it was just taking way too fucking long for your liking. And the spirit is here to tell you that these things are coming to you, and they're coming in. I'm hearing coming in hot. That song, I don't know what it is, but yeah, that song, that's definitely what I'm hearing. But the Watchtower of the South card is all about romance, 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 romance. So this could be romancing yourself. This could be even romanticizing your daily life. This could be romanticizing, you know, the birds singing in the trees, the crickets chirping over here in the background, right? This could be romanticizing, you know, anything, romanticizing yourself, really. That's really what I'm feeling. But also it talks about a new flame coming in, or an old one. It talks about reunions and unions of soulmates or divine partners. So if that's something that you've been thinking about, this is your angels coming in and clarifying, like, yes, this is happening. I heard but, so there's definitely a but energy that we're going to get into. We have the 5 of Swords, but you can't do things. Ooh, you guys, all these piles are sort of aligning, not really. Like, I feel like 2 is definitely a standalone pile, but I called pile number 1 pile number 3, so I wouldn't be surprised if you came from pile number 1. And also I'm feeling the energy of pile number 2 in this Watchtower of the South card with this 5 of Swords, because it's like you can't do things the way that they were done before. You can't do things the way that they were done before. If you're going to re-enter a situation with somebody or something, or re-enter a love, if a new lover comes back, you need to make sure that the energy is changed. Whether this is you changing up and switching up your energy in a good way, in a more mature way, or them doing that. Whether it's you needing to really discern whether this person has changed enough for you, or really needing to discern how much you yourself need to put in a different energy to get a different result here. This is like, I fool me once, fool me twice, but you can't fool me again type of energy. And it's also the, you know, like, fucked up once, I fucked up twice, I'm not gonna fuck up again type of energy. So this is really, I do feel like things are gonna really, this is like a very if energy. This is the energy of like, if you change up the way that you're doing things, and if you present yourself with a new matured energy, things could go really well. But if you choose to repeat the same patterns and allow people to do the same things to you, then, or allow yourself to do the same things, this is like, maybe next time. And you don't want to repeat a cycle, right? We have the Knight of Swords. Pause before you act. Pause before you act, guys. We have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely a lover returning. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. We have 2 Knight energies here. So this is like, move with love, work with love, speak from love, do and act from love. Don't be hasty. I'm smelling the food that my mother is cooking, and it just smells so good. I don't know why that's, like, I needed to point that out to you guys. Maybe you guys are in the middle of cooking, or maybe you guys had just gotten done eating something. It's like, I'm also seeing somebody scarf down food, but it's like, if that's really such, oh, this patience is a big message here. So it's like, if you have something that's so good, savor it. Don't jump into things on a whim, right? Don't jump into things so fast because you feel like it's just gonna go. Maybe you guys have had that sort of tendency to, maybe a lot of things have left you in your life, right? Let me just start off with that. Maybe there's been a lot of times where you've had really good things and it felt like they left very prematurely. Maybe you feel like you have to savor all of something before it inevitably leaves. And that's not the energy here. This energy is stable. This energy is grounded. This energy is like, it's coming in, but it's gonna stay. This isn't, it's coming in, but it's leaving just as fast type of energy. This is the energy of like, you can sit down, you can get comfortable, right? This isn't like, oh, don't get too comfortable because it's gonna leave, or it's just a lesson. This is the energy of like, no, you can sit down, you can take your shoes off, you can take your coat off, you can relax, right? And look at the candle confirming. There's no draft in here, guys. Like, you can take your shoes off, you can sit down, you can relax, you can take off your jacket, you can sit on the couch, right? Like, you can plant your feet in this soil. This isn't something that's just going to burn away and die. I don't know why I heard it like that, but yeah, this is not something that's just going to burn away and die. So if you have that sort of tendency, and this is a little toxic, however, it's well intended, you know? If you have that tendency to, like, just take because you don't know when it's going to come back, this is the energy of you don't have to do that anymore. That might be the energy that is or has caused you to repeat cycles. That might be the energy of why this hasn't been working for too long. So for example, like, and I can understand because sometimes I'm in that energy too, right? And it's toxic, but it comes from us trying to protect ourselves, right? It comes from us trying to get our needs met, but maybe just not in the healthiest way, right? So, well, let's see the back of the deck energy here. Death to old cycles, birth of a new one, right? Standing stable. Look, I said you could take your shoes off. You could sit down on the couch. Like, this is okay. Like, it's not gonna leave. I promise you. If you release the fear and the doubt, if you release the fear and the doubt that you have around everything always leaving, and it's easier said than done, but if you work on releasing this fear and this doubt, I promise you will get a different result. I promise you. And I don't promise, I promise you. Your angels are promising you will get a different result if you operate differently, from a different energy, from that love that needs to be, you know, but of course, making sure you love yourself first. But what I was going to say, I want to talk a lot about the food that I'm smelling and like the hot chocolate that I'm drinking. There's really a need to eat some home cooked meals and like really nurture your body. Your body is screaming at you for rest. Your body is screaming at you for nutrition. Your body is screaming at you for healthier habits, right? And so is your mind, but more so your body and your heart. Your heart is screaming at you as well. Look at the candle. But yeah, so what I'm really saying here is like somebody who maybe rushes into sex or rushes into a committed relationship or rushes into something. There's a lot of rushed energy. I have to tie this person down. I have to have sex with this person. I have to do this. I have to have that. I have to make sure that I solidify whatever it is that is going on here, because if I don't solidify it, it's going to leave. And it's like, you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to be in that anxious, in that desperate, in that type of energy anymore, because what's coming is going to be stable, and it's going to be, you're going to look back and be like, damn, like, why didn't I just start off like this? Why didn't I start off in this more patient energy, this more slow paced energy, right? But it's like don't beat yourself up for what you didn't do. Just know that you can do better now. That's what I'm hearing. So we have in the flow in reverse. It says everything is smooth sailing, but you got it in reverse. So you guys have that really anxious, everything is not fine. Everything is not fine. It's not okay. It's not going to be okay. It's never okay. Whenever everything looks okay, then it just fucks up again. Or maybe you guys have a lot of circumstances around that are just making you feel like maybe it's just not going to work, or it's not going to be okay. And it's like spirit is just saying like, everything is okay. You're exactly where you need to be. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing. The fact that you're still here in this reading is showing you that you are on the right path. Like, you guys are, and we're never on the wrong path, but this is just showing you that like you guys are dedicated to the change. And if you're dedicated to the change, imagine how beautiful your life is going to turn out, because you're so dedicated to the change. Imagine how beautiful everything is going to turn out for you, because you're dedicated to the change. We have wandering path, enjoy the journey. And I was just talking about you being on the right path. Like, enjoy the journey. It doesn't have to solidify so quickly. You don't have to jump into that relationship. You don't have to jump into that gotta go. I'm seeing the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Gonna be late for a very important date or something like that. And I was seeing the same thing, the same exact scene in the first pile, but I didn't mention it because I had so much coming in that I kind of forgot about it until I just said it. So you guys could definitely been drawn to pile number 1 as well. But it's like, enjoy things, you know? I'm also seeing this fox. You might be worried about other people interfering. We have 1111. You guys could be worrying about like other people like throwing you off. I'm hearing the song Promiscuous. She's like, am I throwing you off? He's like, nope. So it's like, you could be worried that like maybe this person that's coming back in is going to restrict you or throw you off of your good game, or you know, like but it's not, that's not going to happen, because this person that's coming in, it's with the Watchtower of the South, it's good vibes. It's good vibes. It's reciprocal vibes. It's respectful vibes. You know, you guys are both doing things the way that you guys need to be doing them. And I feel like you both are going to come with a very big change in energy. So it's just really up to faith. It's really up to your faith. We have Cat, a two-faced friend. And there could be somebody else here with this, fox, and I was gonna say that, but then the message got, you know, turned around into the, you know, whatever. So there could be somebody who, you know, that when you step into this beautiful energy of what this relationship or this romantic energy that you've been manifesting, you could have somebody that you know is not going to be happy for you, and this is really a sign to like keep your relationships private. Keep your relationships not on the down low to where it's like, oh, nobody knows that you're dating somebody, but it's like, keep your energy private, because there's a lot of people that could be jealous. Maybe a lot of people really want your person, or a specific person really wants your person. Look at the candle waving as soon as I said that. Or there could be somebody who really, really wants you, or a lot of people who really, really want you, and they're going to be very jealous of this union that happened. So it's really important to make sure that you keep this energy private. We have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life, so you might have to release this. You could definitely have been drawn to pile number 1. There's a need to release certain connections in order for this connection to come in, right? And then we have, I never seen this card actually as well in this deck. Live outside the box. Don't be afraid to live your life outside the norm. That's where the magic happens. So if you're so used to doing something in a certain way, or being with a certain type of person, this is going to change up everything for you. And the more you flow with the change instead of trying to fight the current, the better it's going to be. But that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Toodles.